dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We back with another 90-day fiancé. We got Ben falls in love with an imaginary woman.
Have you ever fell in love with an imaginary?
Why the fuck would I do some shit like that?
Like, you know how like you.
Why the fuck would I do some shit like that? Come on now. I ain't never. I'm not desperate. Let's be real. A lot of these dudes, we gonna call it what it is at this point. It's desperation. It's sad.
It is sad.
So I'm gonna call it for what it is. Sad desperation.
It's sad. You're right.
So, no. Have you ever fell in love with an imaginary man? All right, then. Don't ask me no dumb ass question like that. Hey, man, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go, man. If you want the first part, all you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
like it with a thumbs up.
Facts, man. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Today we are going to be talking about Ben in Mahogany. While we all know that David is the undisputed king of simpage, Ben does give him a run for his money. They both seem to be really into dating imaginary people. I guess real people just aren't cutting it for them. Now, I had no problem with David because he didn't have any kids, so he's only really hurting himself by giving $100,000 to some woman who doesn't even care about him at all. But Ben has an ex-wife and 3 children who he has to drag through all this nonsense. Also, there is a nearly 30-year age difference between he and his quote-unquote girlfriend, Mahogany. Also, get ready to hear the name Mahogany about 500 times because this dude is obsessed with saying her name. Like, I've never seen anything like it. He says her name every 5 seconds.
Mahogany. Her name is Mahogany. My girlfriend's name is Mahogany. It honestly feels like Mahogany is my soulmate. I guess it's 3 months now. But, I mean, the level that I'm at with her right now, I've never been with anyone before. She's a little younger than I am.
How much is a little?
So she just turned 24.
She's just a little bit younger than me, you know? Only like 3 decades younger. Also, I hate the fact that he says he's never been on this level with someone before. Like, dude, what the hell were you saying to your wife that you had 3 kids with? He feels more connected to an imaginary person that he's only spoken on the phone with twice than he did with his wife, who he spent, 20 years with.
Have you talked to her on the phone yet?
Yeah, twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
What about video chat?
No. There's a good reason for that.
Let me guess, her camera is broken or some shit like that.
So she's just very shy, and she just doesn't like video chatting, and I understand that.
So she won't video chat with you. She'll barely even talk to you on the phone. Let me guess, though, she's asking you for money. You know that's the next thing he's about to say.
But I insisted that she send me, like, a video, at least a video.
Can we see it?
Yes.
Let's see this video.
We need to see this video.
It's so funny watching his friends' reactions because they know that he's full of shit and he knows that he's full of shit and he knows the whole situation is full of shit, but he's willing to believe it anyway. So yeah, let's see this video she sent him.
Hola, buenas noches. Es Mahogany. Por aquí, it's Mahogany.
There you go. See, she's real. What did I tell you? That was like 2 seconds long. She didn't use his name at all, and she looked like a CGI composite. She probably sent that video to...
She did look very CGI, very AI, but I don't know when this shit happened, so,
Okay. Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean it's not a scam, You got plenty of motherfuckers that was on Facebook talking about some... See, this is me. This is not a scam. And then later on, that is not my Facebook. I was hacked. You wasn't hacked. You gave these people your social security number, your driver's license,
front and back,
and you said, "Hey, my name is first name, last name."
Gave them all your information.
This is my ID. This is proof that this is me. This is real. This is not. How the fuck they gonna tell y'all to make a video to say this is real, this is not a scam? Y'all motherfucking dumbass sisters.
I know 2 people personally.
Bro, I know plenty. All slow.
Like 2 people
all
personally
slow.
that I was like, no way.
Bro, if anybody came to me with a Ponzi scheme or get rich, bro, I done had people can be for the Forex shit? No. For the Cutco shit? No. Motherfucker keep knocking on the door for the travel agent shit? No. Like, leave me the fuck alone, bro. Like, with all of them, bro, I could a scam. Shit, I know motherfuckers who be scamming. Y'all dumb.
So many different guys that are in the exact same situation as him.
Has she ever asked for any money?
Oh, here we go.
Scam.
I love the collective oh no from all his friends. It's like, come on, dude. I'm sorry, but it is incredibly sad that in his mind, he has a stronger connection to this person than he did to the mother of his children. I'm not saying that you can't find love ever again, but he's saying that he's never had a connection like this and he's never felt this way about anyone. But what the hell were you saying to your wife, dude? Like, what did you say to her? Also, this guy has been catfished before already, and I'm sure he said the same exact shit to that person as well.
She asked for a loan, which is different.
A loan is money. She asked you for a loan?
So did you give it to her?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, no.
Ben, I think you're being scammed.
Hey, you know what? I just don't think you understand the spiritual connection that...
She ain't say because she borrowed. She asked for a loan.
She said a loan.
That's how I knew it was different.
She said loan.
And anytime somebody asks you for a loan, it ain't no little money. It's big money.
That's big money.
But they be like, can you... Now, you know, they ain't no like, hey, can I borrow 100 or 200? Can I get a loan? That come with some commas.
Child.
Ain't shit in there.
I was like, I ain't got none of this.
And sometimes spiritual connections cost a lot of money. She loves me for who I am, which is a person that gives her money. She doesn't care about how much money I have. She only cares that I give it to her.
I really haven't told anyone. I have been catfished before. And it took me several weeks to figure out the person I was talking to was actually a man that was texting me from Africa.
Damn.
All right, I'm sorry, but that is embarrassing. I would probably just give up on trying to find love online if that happened to me once. Also, this guy is very religious, and he thinks all of this is part of God's plan for him, so I guess God wanted him to fall in love with some dude from Africa. By the way, I really don't mind if people think that God has a plan for them. It's just the fact of what he thinks the plan is. It makes no sense at all. So God wants you to get scammed by some dude and then send a bunch of money to someone your daughter's age who you're trying to hook up with. That sounds great.
It really hurt me, actually. But I know that's not the case with Mahogany because we just keep connecting every single day deeper and deeper, and you can't fake that.
Well, I'm sure you said the same thing about the guy from Africa. So next, we're going to see how Ben's family reacts to all this.
This family has definitely had its ups and downs in the last 6 years or so.
And it's time to have another down. So I've been talking to this dude named Mahogany, and I sent him $1,000.
The last 3 months or so, I've fallen in love with a woman. Her name is Mahogany. She's in Peru.
Does she speak English?
She speaks a little English. She speaks better English than I speak Spanish.
She speaks a little bit of English, but she's really good at asking for money. Like, she's able to speak that in very clear English. I'm not sure why.
And she's 24 years old. Her name is Mahogany. Mahogany.
His kids look absolutely disgusted, and I definitely understand why. It must be really tough to deal with to see your parents divorce and then your dad run around dating imaginary people.
We have kind of connected on a very spiritual level where we're planning a future together.
I'm sure you are, Ben. I'm sure you are.
I better talk about what they eat.
Them salads look dry. Everybody eating the salad except for Mama. She eating a hot dog.
Cause I was gonna say what the ketchup and mustard for, but then I see
She
her
the only motherfucker eating the hot dog. The rest of them eating that dry ass salad. Ain't no don't touch the plate.
Ain't no dressing, ain't nothing, child.
Somebody just done tossed the salad.
Just like, maybe they put
She literally had salsa
maybe they
salad.
put everything in there.
She got
together.
the salad tosser.
Yeah.
But it just look dry.
Maybe it got a little, you know.
And ain't nobody touching it. The little girl over there, she just like
She
to
don't
see.
want that shit. She like, I just gotta make it look.
And then he's so far away from the table, he like, want me to tell you how I know for...
the news has just devastated them changes.
Hey, you want me to tell you how you know they ain't eating? This motherfucker, they sitting too far away from the table.
This motherfucker got a fork.
Yeah, this is arm. He just...
Oh, that is his arm.
You don't even want the food, just... When you sit that far away from your food, you don't want it.
No, you don't want it, child.
And then is there any water even in the cups? I'm sure that's what. Yeah. Unless it's full all the way, that bitch.
Yeah, a little water. He got a little water. That look a little.
How did you even meet her?
I met her on social media.
How the hell else are you gonna meet someone online? I don't think it's weird to meet people online or to even fall in love with someone that you've been talking to online. I think it's weird to fall in love with people who don't exist.
I'm going down there for 3 weeks, and we're going to just explore who she is in person rather than just online.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of things you want to explore. Definitely do that.
I realize this is,
Explore them tunnels.
you know,
Creepy, strange, desperate, bizarre, ridiculous. Sure, all of those.
this is weird. But the decisions I'm making now are based on what I think is God's plan for me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't buy that for a second. If this really is God's
No.
plan for you, I think he's just trolling you for fun
Gotta
or
stop.
something. I don't know. Again, I don't mind if anyone thinks that God has a plan for them. I just think in this case, it's an excuse and he's only acting out of selfish reasons and for whatever he wants in this specific moment. Also, I guess God's plan was for him to go on 90 Day Fiancé too.
I mean, do you think I would want to have this reputation? You know, fall in love with someone that young? Like, that is not.
It's not the first time.
Oh, shit.
1 year after my divorce, I began dating my ex, who was 18 years younger than me.
I wish people could just admit when they're trying to hook up with someone way younger than them and way out of their league instead of saying all this
I thought he was about to say 18. I'm like, well, damn. When you start talking to her?
And then the ex-wife, she really don't like the fact you fucking around with the young.
But at this point, I'm like, this kind of.
She like motherfucker.
That's really like, especially when you got
You got kids of
kids
your own.
like on
around
your
the-
own around the same age, or your kids may be a little bit older than the person you talking to,
Or a little bit.
or a
younger.
little bit. Either way, it goes fucked up. But yeah,
I hope the
God's
kids
plan
ain't
and
older
spiritual
than-
connections. It's like, no, dude, you're just horny.
It ended badly, and I promised my kids I would not make that mistake again.
So he showed up here today to tell his kids that he has made the same mistake. But not just that, he wanted to make it very clear that her name is Mahogany.
Her name is Mahogany. When I talk to a woman, as soon as I talk about Jesus as my savior and I'm not interested in a sexual relationship until after marriage, that usually is something that will turn them off.
The thing is, if you're only trying to scam someone and just keep them on the hook as long as possible and get as much money out of them as you can, then this is like a golden ticket right here. She's like, oh, great. Same here. Yeah, of course.
She has a love for the Lord, as do I. She has known Jesus for years and has given us so much to talk about.
don't you, sir, please.
Bruh. She was. Hey, well, I will say this. I was about to say, I ain't never seen a Bible chick be posing like this, but I have seen a chick from back home. She's a Bible thumper. Wearing skirts and everything. But she done popped on Facebook wearing some lingerie before. I said, and the church ain't seen it.
She got none of them as her
I
friends.
said, so the congregation ain't. Every other post is about Jesus and the Lord. But I said, oh shit.
Was it a nice picture?
She tried to. Then you know how the church really is. She got kids out of wedlock after being so Bible heavy. I said, oh, you getting buzzed down, ain't married, but you every Sunday.
See that's why folks don't be fooling with y'all, because y'all so judgmental.
No, I ain't saying I'm judgmental. I'm saying you can't be trying to preach the Lord and then be a stripper online.
Still being like,
You can't be the Lord and be a stripper online.
I feel she ain't no stripper.
If you post some lingerie pics,
Come on, child.
you might as well be.
Has a love for the Lord, as do I.
Wow.
She has known Jesus for years and has given us so much to talk about.
Do you know how easy it is for her or whoever the person is that's pretending to be Ben's girlfriend to just say whatever he wants to hear? Anyway,
Facts.
moving on now. Ben tries to fly down to Peru to meet her, but he ends up getting some bad news at the airport.
I have been catfished before, and my friends and family don't even think Mahogany is real. But I feel confident about it because I believe in the love that we have.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Mahogany. I have such a freedom with Mahogany that I've never had in my past.
What the hell are you talking about? You've never even
no
met this
clue.
person yet. How do you know what kind of freedom you have? At this point, he's just rearranging random words and sentences and throwing Mahogany somewhere in there and then calling it a day. I have never had a connection with someone like Mahogany, and I have so much freedom with Mahogany, and I feel so close to Mahogany. And I just talk to Mahogany all day long. Mahogany, Mahogany, Mahogany. I feel like he's about to lose the capability to say anything but Mahogany. He's going to be like Hodor, but with Mahogany.
Everything that I've been through, I can completely be honest with her.
Honest with who? Who are we talking about again here? I forget her name.
Super excited to be able to see Mahogany. It's going to be happening within hours now. We're getting closer and closer. So, haven't heard much more today. Just not a lot of communication, but I know it's going to be great.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be great. She hasn't said a single thing to you on the day that you're traveling down there.
Just got a text.
Is that from Mahogany?
Yes. It's not very encouraging. She's saying her dad doesn't trust my intentions and is not wanting me to come.
Oh wow, it's a good thing she told this to you after you've already bought tickets and are
Right.
literally sitting in the airport to leave to go see her.
on
If she
now.
cared about you,
Go
even just a
pull up.
little bit, she would have let you know in advance.
Pull up on
I'm
me.
absolutely speechless. I don't even know what to think.
Really, dude? You don't know? You've already been catfished before. You've been through something like this.
Because this actually isn't the first time that I've tried to meet Mahogany. About a month ago, I was going to fly down for her birthday. We were both super excited, and we were counting down the days, even the hours.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you were. I'm sure you both were. I'm sure she was texting you constantly, counting down the days, and yeah, I'm sure
Facts.
that I'm sure all of that was happening. Be careful, Ben. You're starting to approach David's levels of desperation.
I got a good ass joke in my head, bro. I just been saying this shit in my head.
Is she
dog.
24? She talking about her.
I've been saying this shit in my head the whole damn time.
Go ahead.
Nah, it's fucked up.
Okay, well, don't say it, please.
But it's so
'Cause
true.
See, don't say it because I don't know how effed up it is, and you don't really have.
The
a
only
filter,
thing I'm finna
please.
say is
Are you gonna say it?
we
Wait, hold
all
on.
we all see it. We all see it.
Oh, don't say it. Don't say it.
He just have a problem seeing the truth.
Oh, I didn't use about to say that.
He
Okay.
struggle seeing the truth.
Okay, come on.
Only 3 days away from taking off, she called and said that I couldn't come because she wanted me to meet her parents, and her parents were away.
Whoa, 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 hold on. So before she didn't want you to come
wanted
because
you
you
to
wouldn't have
meet-
been able to meet her parents, and now she
But
doesn't
now-
want you to come because her dad doesn't trust you. She could just keep going back and forth between those excuses every single time that you try to fly down. But guess what? He flies down anyway, of course.
I've been texting Mahogany since I got off the plane, but she still hasn't responded. But I'm hoping Mahogany's phone is just off and she's waiting for me where we agreed to meet.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you guys have such a strong spiritual connection. So as soon as the day comes where you guys are supposed to meet, she decides to turn off her phone and ignore you the whole time.
Oh
What?
no.
The plan was to meet her outside by the taxis, so that's where I'm headed.
Why do I get the feeling he's just going to be running around outside yelling, Mahogany, Mahogany, where are you, Mahogany?
I just thought that she was going to come, and I guess not. It just sucks. And I don't think it's that much to ask just to, show up. I just feel foolish
Damn.
and stupid.
That's the first sane thing you've said this entire time. Maybe you're starting to get it there, Ben. So obviously and unsurprisingly, Mahogany does not meet him at the airport, so he goes to the hotel alone. And then he sends her like 50,000 texts and writes a creepy love poem about like a runaway train or some shit like that. But Ben still does not give up hope. He asks if she wants to meet him at a restaurant for dinner, and finally she actually responds.
You know what? The easiest thing you can always do in situations like this that can avoid you years, money, words, agony. Soon they give you the number. Go to Google, type in the phone number. It's gonna tell you where it's pinging, where the location is. You talking to another Nigerian, my God.
But you know something, the
They'd
least.
already hit your ass once. He'd have told his cousins.
Like, this is easy. Go ahead and get your cover down. No, Papa.
Bro, we watched the movie in college because you remember I told you I took the African Studies class, and it was about motherfucking scam call centers.
Yeah.
And literally they be seeing that motherfucking passing people around.
That's crazy.
But my bad, you go.
No, I was just gonna say, my thing is, it would have clicked in my head. Like, I understand maybe if you say your parents don't want to meet me or they don't know what my intentions are, whatever the case may be, you can at least meet me somewhere. But the fact that you don't want to,
Her ass ain't in Peru. You
you
there,
know what I'm
but she
saying?
ain't. Or he.
But let's see,
or
he,
whoever.
or whoever, yeah.
But Mahogany, or the person behind Mahogany, ain't in Peru.
Let's see.
Do she even look Peruvian? That's what I'm finna look.
On his way to the restaurant, and she says, "Oh, sorry, it's too far. I can't make it." No explanation as to why she wasn't at the airport. No response to his creepy poem. She just says, "Nope, I can't make it." And then something similar to the David and Lana situation happened. If I had to guess, I would think that TLC paid her to show up, or paid someone to pretend to be Mahogany and show up.
It's like, here we are again, right?
Hola, buenas noches, ¿qué tal?
Hola.
Mahogany?
¿Desea algo de beber?
So finally, after a long time of waiting, Mahogany actually does show up, or at least someone that vaguely knows who Ben is.
Mahogany. Her name is Mahogany.
Oh, shit.
Mahogany?
That ain't the same girl.
You are real?
Oh my God.
I think at this
hell
point,
no.
even he is surprised
don't
that she's
even-
real.
I am so relieved that Mahogany is a woman. I am in
what?
shock.
really?
I'm still in
That
shock.
ain't
She got a mole.
Yes, I'm in shock.
Why?
Because I've waited a long
Oh, this ain't my...
The fact that that's not the same girl from the pictures. Am I tripping?
Bro, it's
Am
called...
I tripping?
It's called Desperation 101.
Because he don't even, like, that's
He
not the
ain't
same
even
girl.
clicking his... He like, oh, shit, it's a
This
woman.
girl that gives you so much freedom.
Oh, shit, this a woman.
That's it. That's all.
It ain't a man.
What?
Oh, my God.
He just showing how my stomach hurt.
I'ma
I feel so
pass out
lightheaded. I feel so sick right
I'm
now.
gonna pass out on one of these videos.
I'm sliding off the chair. Help me! Damn! I am falling!
I can't see. He's so happy that it's not a man that is...
He don't even recognize me. I just don't know if
shit.
it's the hair color. I mean, she can change her hair color, but my goodness.
Oh,
Let me
but
see
she
you.
got the
I love how he's
mole.
all excited the second
can't
she shows
change
up. He's not
that.
like, "Hey, why weren't you at the airport? Why did you ignore all my texts? You didn't even respond to my creepy love poem, babe."
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
And she don't even
Lo
talk to
siento por
say.
ayer.
Huh?
Me
She
sentí
speaks
mal.
Spanish.
No fue fácil.
No explanation whatsoever, but he doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit. Mahogany is finally here, and he can look Mahogany in the eyes and say,
This ain't
"Hey,
Mah-
Mahogany, I love you, Mahogany."
It's all okay.
Thank you.
No apologies for anything. So do you like me to call you Mahogany or Mahogany?
No, Mahogany.
Mahogany.
Yes.
Mahogany.
It's okay.
Okay.
I like that.
All right.
Now, would you like me to call you Mahogany? Or I can even call you Mahogany. Or perhaps even Mahogany. I also like Mahogany.
Why do you love me? Why?
Questioned.
Yeah.
Creo que tienes un corazón enorme.
Aw.
No,
De
it's not
verdad.
sweet. It's not sweet.
Okay.
It's true.
So their dinner is pretty uneventful. They have absolutely no chemistry whatsoever. And then he gets up and there's a really awkward moment at the end.
Puedo ver que sus sentimientos de él son mucho más fuertes y que él se está tomando las cosas mucho más en serias que yo.
Yeah, he thinks you guys are in love and that you're going to get married at some point, but she has a completely different opinion and different view on what's happening. So, like, what were their conversations about?
I want to hug you first.
What?
I want to hug you first
Okay.
and say goodbye because I'm not going to be able to see you until tomorrow. But I love you so much.
Oh man, this is so uncomfortable. You can tell she's just trying to get away. Like, she has no interest in this guy at all.
You are an amazing person. Amazing.
She's like,
I love you.
He want a kiss now.
Yeah.
All right.
You thought you gonna get some cutty.
Well, he said he wanted a marriage.
The messed up thing is, Ben
Yeah.
probably considers this a success.
My
Like,
bad.
he thinks this went well in his mind. She didn't show any interest in you whatsoever, dude. She didn't say, "I love you" back. She just got in that car and got the hell out of there.
I definitely still see her as my future wife.
Of course you do. You're insane. And somehow, believe it or not, this only gets weirder and weirder from here. The next day, Ben meets some of her friends, and apparently Mahogany told them that they weren't even together as a couple. She was probably just like, "Look, there's some old dude in America that sends me money. He's gonna be here for like a week following me around, and then you won't..."
Ben just can't see straight.
Let me see some real quick. You ain't shit.
Oh, bruh. He is blinded. He is blinded for real, see?
Okay, well, she said that she's from Peru, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, they speak, yeah.
No, I wasn't talking about her.
But the
I'm
girl
saying the original pictures
don't
look like an Asian girl, bro.
Now, the original pictures do look like the original pictures look like
That's
an
what
Asian
I'm
girl.
saying. This chick, she might be.
Peru, yeah.
They speak Spanish, right?
They speak Spanish. Ben and all this.
Ben, let me be my eye. Let me be your eyes so I can see for you.
Yeah, let's hurry up and finish.
Because he only down, but he down. He down what? Stop. He down what? And that's his problem, bro. His vision ain't clear.
Yeah, he not. I can't say what I really truly want to say because you making jokes, but he's not. I'm not, because I'm just.
Just say it.
I'm just like, no, because I'm being serious. I'm being so serious.
Just say it.
But in this entire situation, he's not seeing straight. I'm not being funny. You being funny, but he's not. Like, I'm like, you, like, first of all, show me our, like, I want to see everything. Show me where I've been messaging you. Show me, like, anything I've sent you.
He's clearly blinded.
Okay, you playing. I'm being so serious.
But it's real. It's real. Let me
see.
Nah.
To worry about him again. So naturally, because this has all gone so well, the next step is for Ben to meet her parents. So Mahogany invites Ben over to her apartment, which is clearly just some Airbnb she rented. There's no pictures of her anywhere. She doesn't even know where anything is in her own apartment. I think she is so freaked out by Ben that she doesn't even want him to know where she lives.
Me parece muy exagerado eso, que en 3 meses él esté enamorado, como dice. Me surge alguna dudas, ¿no?
Well, if it's so quick, my nigga, why she got even the nerve to ask her for money? Hell, if I can fall in love quick,
well, maybe he don't know.
If I,
maybe he don't know.
My thing is, if it's too soon for me to fall in love, well, is it too soon for her to be asking me for
loans?
Loans. Mm-hmm. Scamming ass folks.
Diferencia de edades es abismal.
I love his use of the word abysmal. It's not just a big age difference, it's an abysmal age difference. I mean, come on, who in their right mind wants their 22-year-old daughter to get married to someone 30 years older than them?
She's 24.
Mahogany, también es madura.
Sí, es bastante madura. A pesar de la edad que ella tiene, 22 años.
22?
You don't know my age?
I thought you were 24.
Yeah, she's very mature. She's so mature that she lied about her age to seem even more mature. This is the weirdest situation I've ever seen. They're in some random Airbnb. This woman clearly has no interest in him whatsoever. I think she just wanted money or to be on the show or something. He says that she's mature for her age, but she lied about pretty much everything, and he also says he's in love with her, yet their relationship is being held together by a thread. He was talking about marriage and kids and starting a family and all this shit, and then he gets down here and she's like, I'm not your girlfriend. What the hell are you talking about, dude? Any normal person would have given up by this point, but Ben does not give up so easy.
Mahogany. I am 100% positive that she told me when I first met her she was 23. And when I was wishing her a happy 24th birthday, she never denied it. There was definitely more than a miscommunication on this one.
Something doesn't quite add up here. Good thing Detective Ben is on the case. Dude, at this point, her lying about her age should probably be the least of your concerns. I mean, she told you she lived with her parents, then took you to some random Airbnb and said it was her apartment.
This is definitely not how I expected the night to go.
Ashley might be the same chick, because seeing in this light, she looks different.
Yeah, from the side, she kind of did look like the pictures.
Yeah, like, here she look more like the pictures.
Maybe because the pictures, she was all dolled up and stuff.
Yeah, but the other video, she didn't. I mean, the other
clip.
She didn't.
Yeah, I feel you. Mm-hmm.
The house isn't her house, definitely. No photos of her anywhere. And then I find out she's 22. I've got a daughter who's 22, so...
Oh, yeah, because 24 is so much better. So you'd think after all of this, Ben might call it quits, but nope. They go on a little vacation together, and after a 2-hour silent car ride, they're at their destination. They go on a nice romantic getaway to the desert, and I'm pretty sure most people thought it was a father and daughter. But then the unthinkable happens. Mahogany completely turns the tables and starts asking Ben all sorts of questions and saying that she doesn't trust what he's been saying all along. It's pretty astounding.
What changed from when we were texting and getting so close? Because when I found out that we were just friends and we were not boyfriend and girlfriend, it really hurt.
What changed is that you actually showed up. I think she felt comfortable saying all this stuff because she didn't think you'd actually show up here and she just wanted money from you, which, you know, that worked for a while. And then I think she was like, you know what? Well, at least I could be on the show. I could get some money out of it. I might be able to go on Cameo or something like that. But now I just have to deal with this Ben guy first.
Porque tú nunca dijiste vamos a ser novios.
So I was saying that we were going to have a family and that I was in love with you.
Yeah, and I was all like, dude, you're out of your mind. I'm 22 years old. Did you miss that part?
And so I just assumed.
Pero para mí eso era prácticamente solo texto. Para mí es normal. Antes de empezar una relación, te habla de ello. Pero Benjamin asumió estábamos más que en una relación.
So I think she definitely did lead him on just because she wanted him to send her money, which he did. But this is just so embarrassing at this point. Imagine telling your ex-wife and kids that you're in love and it's all romantic and all these wonderful feelings and you fly down to see her and she's like, dude, we're not even in a...
That's what happened when you're chasing that young cootie. The young cootie gonna get your ass.
You've been having so many jokes.
But my thing is, bro, slow your roll, bro. Understand, you know.
Yeah.
Cause she's, bro. That was young people do. They overly do emotion in text.
Mm-hmm.
What majority
of
us been there at that age. Especially if you grew up in the texting age.
Stroke that little ego real good.
You saying everything in the text. Hell. Half of y'all that said, "Ooh, when you come over, I'm gonna do this." When she came over, y'all had just sat there like this. You just like, all right, what we gonna do? Well, the energy, you know what I'm saying, bro? So,
yeah,
being you just out of your age range, bro. You need to dial it back. You know what I'm saying? The further you need to go is 10 years down. You don't need to go. Damn, how old is being for real? Cause you got a child that's 22. You old enough to be her daddy then.
Yes.
Ben said, you gonna call me dad.
That's crazy.
But we gotta get married first because, you know, that's sin.
But not only that, she didn't show up to the airport. She lied to you about virtually everything. She took money from you, and now she's sitting here questioning you. Ben, come on, man. She didn't even respond to your creepy love poem about the train or whatever.
Respóndeme algo. ¿Alguna vez has salido con alguien de 20 y tantos años en tu vida?
After my divorce, I dated someone who was 27 years old for 3 years. And we were going to get married, but when it came down to it, she did not accept my children.
Why do I feel like he's leaving a lot of details out? Dude, you were already telling Mahogany that she's your soulmate and you want to get married to her, yet you have no idea if she's going to accept your kids yet or not.
Es muy extraño porque primero me dijiste que tu primera esposa no funcionó porque la religión fue la culpable. Me dices que saliste con una chica de 27 años, pero que ella no aceptó a tus hijos. Entonces Benjamin es perfecto y no hace absolutamente nada.
Boom. How does it feel to get roasted by Mahogany, Ben? Mahogany just roasted your ass. You know, putting aside all the lies that she's told him, this is actually a really good point. It seems like he never actually takes any responsibility for the mistakes he's made or the reasons that his relationships in the past haven't worked out. Like, he never stopped to think, hey, maybe it's a little weird to abandon my kids to run around the world chasing 22-year-olds as part of God's plan.
I feel like I don't have to defend my past because it's behind me now.
Oh, great. So if you ask her about why she lied about so many different things, she can just say, oh, it's in the past, so why do I have to defend that?
He encontrado algunas cosas ahora que no concuerdan.
Wow, imagine being in his position after everything that has happened, and she's trying to tell you there's things about you that don't add up. What an emotional roller coaster this has been for Ben. Well, you know what? At least Mahogany wasn't a dude. Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this one. As usual,
Damn.
That's the good thing. She wasn't a dude. She an actual person.
Let's
she just don't really want to be with you.
And this whole conversation y'all are having it's her trying to figure out an escape to lead,
let you know, this is not gonna work. I don't trust you.
Because she's comfortable with it being long distance.
Yeah.
And we can keep texting and stuff, and you can keep giving me money.
Mm-hmm.
But you coming to visit me, and I clearly have told you, nah,
and
that
I'm
ain't
trying
cool.
to avoid you.
And she probably also got a man down there.
Who knows?
Because them people did not look like possibly her parents. That could have been, but you never know.
Oh, but they could have been her parents, but still, I don't want to be with you. Just go back home.
She's trying to basically tell you,
and he's trying to marry every person he come in contact with,
which is a problem.
And then when it don't work out, he blaming it on the child,
which is a problem. It's dudes out here like that though. Like they swear like they feel as though they're doing right by wanting to marry you, but that's they like, you know, like that's they. I've seen people get married 8-9 times. You like, God damn.
Yeah.
They marry every woman because they like, oh yeah, every woman wants to be married. You know what I'm saying? So that's the MO.
Yeah.
That's their little player ways. But damn, you know, when you going to get your marriage certificate, they do ask you, have you ever been married before? And on the paperwork, it does ask you, list who.
So somebody coming in.
And how the how you look sitting there filling out no, and then and then this motherfucker got to list everybody he done married. What makes you see? You should look over and be like, damn, man, we doing it for real. Cause damn, I'm gonna end up another name on the list. Another name on the list. Come on now, like, but she's telling you like you have a lot of red flags and I just don't trust. You should have been like, bitch, you got a lot of red flags.
Yeah. I don't know, child.
Some dudes I feel like just desperate and they'll believe anything.
I been really wanting like some updates.
Go watch the show.
Yeah.
Hey man, with that being said, y'all spell what's up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts in the feeds down below, man. But as always, I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is we are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar. Please